你好，我们明天想去长城，你可以帮我们找包车吗？
可以，
费用大概是多少？
一般是400左右。
有点贵，能拼车吗？
可以，我今天可以帮您问问有没有别人想去。
那太好了。
I'm Chris.
我是 Maggie.
And today we're talking about going on trips and finding cars.
You can find a car through your hotel.
Yeah, we'll see this here, especially in China. I mean, I can't speak for other countries, but I was so surprised by how easy it is here and how cheap it is, especially if you're staying at a youth hostel type place.
Yes.
And so that's what this dialogue is. Oftentimes the hostels will even plan trips for you, so you don't even need to think about it.
Yeah.
And talk about this special word called 拼车.
Yeah. So the hotel may find some other people to share a car with you, so you can just spend less money.
Yeah, and it also fits in with Chinese traveling, which is you always have to do it as a group.
Yeah.
And so they'll be very concerned. They're like, just you by yourself? Here's some other people. Be friends with them.
Yeah.
And then you can do some real Chinese tourism.
Okay, so let's check the dialogue. Dialogue, first time. 你好，我们明天想去长城，你可以帮我们找包车吗？
可以，
费用大概是多少？
一般是400左右。
有点贵，能拼车吗？
可以，我今天可以帮您问问有没有别人想去。
那太好了。Dialogue, second time. 你好，我们明天想去长城，你可以帮我们找包车吗？
可以，
费用大概是多少？
一般是400左右。
有点贵，能拼车吗？
可以，我今天可以帮您问问有没有别人想去。
那太好了。So I think this person is living in a youth hostel, right, here in Beijing. And he wants to go to the Great Wall tomorrow. And now he's asking for a car to go there.
Yeah, I can tell you that this is exactly what happens. Maybe sometimes the owners aren't this helpful. They'll be like, you have to find it yourself, you know? Like, you have to find some other people.
Yeah.
But anyway, we should get to this dialogue.
Yeah, okay, so the first line. 你好，我们明天想去长城，你可以帮我们找包车吗？
Hi, we want to go to the Great Wall tomorrow. Can you help us find a van?
Yeah, so the first word is just 你好, which means hello. And then 我们明天想去长城. So 长城 means the Great Wall. So this guy is 我们明天想去长城. So this person uses 我们, which means it's more than one person. So maybe at least two.
Yeah, but not more than that probably, because if they had a full car worth of people,
Yeah.
that would complicate what we're going to see later in this dialogue.
Yes. So they are going to the Great Wall tomorrow. 你可以帮我们找包车吗？
Can you help us find a van?
Yeah, so here is a structure that is 你可以 and then do something and a 吗 at the end. So which means can you do something? If you want to ask some people to do you a favor, you can use this structure like can you and then help me do something. Just like here, this person says 你可以帮我们的 verb 帮 means to help somebody. You can add a person after it and then do something.
Yeah. And sometimes I hear like the question being ambiguous at first. When the people say, 你可以帮我一个忙吗?
Yeah, that is, can you do me a favor? 你可以帮我一个忙吗?
But this isn't too big of a deal here, asking for a car.
Yeah, so that is a 找包车. So we can see, so at first the 帮 that is a help, and 我们 that's somebody, and the do something here is a 找包车. 找 means to look for, to find, and the 包车
is a car, a private car.
Yeah, it's a private car. Actually, 包车 can also be a verb, like 我们明天包车 去长城. But when we say 包车, it's a car, but it's only for me, only for us. Just no other people sharing the car with us.
Yeah, so when you say 包车, I mean, it's almost like you're saying rent a car or book a car, something like that.
Yeah.
So, in comparison to that first line, we have a little short line after that.
可以.
Sure.
Yeah, so in the previous question, so 你可以 and do something 吗? Here the answer is just a 可以. We can use that verb to answer the yes or no question.
Yeah, and if they're in a youth hostel, this is, standard. Every day I get this question, right?
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next line?
费用大概是多少?
How much will it cost?
Yeah, so the first word 费用, it means the expense or the price.
Yeah.
This word is quite normal, so in daily conversation, if you want to ask the price of something, we don't use it. We can just ask 这个多少钱? If we are talking about the budget of traveling, the budget of like 包车,
how much?
Yeah, we can use 费用.
Yeah, it is a little bit more formal.
Yeah.
So this is like kind of a weird sentence in English to be like, the price. About how much is it?
Yeah, after it 大概, which means about, is not a very clear number, just around or roughly or approximately.
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, that's a 大概.
Yeah, maybe you're going to hike on the Great Wall for 10 hours.
Yeah.
And then the driver will be like, you have to pay me more.
Yeah. And it also depends on the driver. Maybe you can bargain a little bit. So just 大概是多少?
How much does it cost?
Yeah.
And we'll see.
一般是400左右.
Usually it's about 400.
Yeah, so the first word 一般, that means usually or normally. So under most cases, it will be this much. It's 400左右. So it's 400 块, and the last word 左右, literally it means left, right.
Yeah, and so those, you can think of that like a little scale, right?
Yeah.
The left side of the scale, the right side of the scale.
Yeah. If you put the 400 kwai in the middle, right, it can be.
Yeah, it might be a little bit left of 400 kwai, it might be a little bit right of 400 kwai.
Yeah. So 左右, it also means about or around a specific number.
Yeah, and you see the same thing going on with the 多少, right? Like, it's like the big, little, this here we have left, right. These whole using opposites is pretty cool in Chinese.
Yes, but we need to put 左右 after the exact number. And like 大概, we can put 大概 before it.
Yeah.
If we use 大概 here, I may say 大概400块. But for 左右, it always after the number. So the 400块, it includes the driver will take you to the Great Wall and wait for you and then take you back.
Yeah, does not include ticket prices.
No, it's only for the car, for your round trip.
And sometimes it means you should also, if you're eating lunch, pay for the driver's lunch.
Yeah.
But we have a different problem here. This is a little expensive, right?
Yeah, so 有点贵，能拼车吗?
It's a little expensive. Can we split a car?
Yeah, so the first sentence is 有点贵. Here we use 有点, which means a little bit. It's a little bit expensive, but when Chinese people use 有点 before adjectives, that means the person who is speaking is not satisfied with the situation. So since it's a little expensive, another suggestion is 能拼车吗?
So I want to say this is, can we split a car?
Yeah.
I've seen in the dictionaries it says carpool for 拼车.
Yeah.
I feel like carpool means there's a bunch of people going in the same direction.
Yeah.
And someone will pick you up on their way to work or something.
Yes. But here is a 拼车, but before that it's a 能 and then do something, 吗? 能 equals to 可以, and it also means can. So can this thing happen, or can we do this thing? You can also use 能, something, and 吗? Here the 拼车 is more like split a car or share a car.
Yeah.
That means you need to find some other people you don't know before to share a car with you.
Yeah. So, can they split a car?
Yeah, of course. So the answer is also a 可以.
Sure.
我今天可以帮您问问 有没有别人想去
Today, I can help you ask others if they want to go.
Yeah, this sentence is a little bit long, but it's quite simple. So the first two words, 我今天 just I today, and another 可以 after it. So can do this thing. It's still a bond after 可以 to help.
Yeah, so we're getting the structure a lot here. Like I can help you do something.
Yes. And 帮您, so we use the polite you here, 您.
Yeah.
And here the action, the verb is 问, but there are two same 问 here. When we use two same verbs, it means we are going to try to do this thing.
Yeah, he's not promising he's going to do this. He's just going to try a little bit.
Yes, so 问问, ask. And 有没有别人想去? So 有没有, that means have or not have.
Yeah.
We normally use a verb plus the negative form of the same verb to form a yes or no question. But this structure can also be used in this kind of sentence, like 问问有没有.
Yeah, I can ask if there are people or not.
Yes, it's still related to ask, to questions, but it's not a real question.
Yes.
And so here it's 有没有别人想去? 别人 means other people. Just anyone else.
Yeah, this is a little bit weird because it's not clear who he's asking. It's like he's asking the world if there are people.
But if it's at a youth hostel, it's maybe ask other people who's living here now.
Usually the way this goes is you check into a youth hostel and someone has asked this already.
Yeah.
And the person will go, oh, hey, do you have plans tomorrow when you check in?
Okay.
Or at least that's happened to me. And it's like, there's a trip to this place. Or there'll be like a board that says like, you can go here or you can go here when you check in.
Okay, that's great.
And even if you don't live at the youth hostel, you can go to the youth hostel.
Just to 拼车, find somebody to 拼车. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, because they just want people. They don't care if you live there.
Yeah. Okay. So the full sentence, 我今天可以帮您问问有没有别人想去.
Okay, so I can help you to ask if there are others that want to go.
Yeah, and the last sentence, 那太好了.
Then that's great.
Yeah, the 那 means then or that, and 太好了, great.
So everything worked out perfectly for this person.
Yeah, okay, so let's listen to the dialogue one more time. 你好，我们明天想去长城，你可以帮我们找包车吗？
可以，
费用大概是多少？
一般是400左右。
有点贵，能拼车吗？
可以，我今天可以帮您问问有没有别人想去。
那太好了。
Okay, so we've been talking about some people staying at a youth hostel and getting these cars.
Yeah.
The one thing we have left off so far is what is a youth hostel called in Chinese?
Yeah, we call it 青年旅馆.
Okay, so that's like a young people travel hotel.
Yes, so 青年 just young people.
Yeah.
And 旅馆 just a small hotel.
Yeah. But then there's the most standard way is to make it shorter, just 2 characters.
Just a 青旅.
Which is a sound that I can't seem to make. I can recognize the characters, but every time I say it, they're like, light green? But, yeah, so that's just like the Qing from Qingnian.
Yes.
And Lü
from the 旅馆 or 旅社, whatever. It means traveling.
So it just looks like youth travel.
Yes.
And so a lot of people talk about it like that.
Yeah, 我们住青旅.
Yeah, and so that's what they're talking about. So I can't speak too highly about the beds at these places, but I would say, you know, even if you don't want to sleep on a super hard bed or a room with a lot of people, drop by and split a car with someone.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I feel like these prices are pretty accurate. From my experience, it has been like $400 per car, and so if you get 4 people, it's like $100 per person.
Yeah.
Which is a great price.
Yes, round trip to Changcheng, that is great.
Yeah. So, good luck with your travel and your youth hostel adventures.
Yeah.
So, see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.